Why do birds sing in the morning? For many people, the day begins with sound. Before traffic builds and human activity rises, birds fill the air with calls. This early burst of sound is often called the dawn chorus. It can seem almost coordinated, as if birds collectively decide to begin singing at first light. But the reason is not musical preference. It is biology, territory, and environmental advantage. Morning provides the most efficient time for birds to communicate. The first reason is acoustics. Sound travels differently at dawn. Early morning air is typically cooler and more stable. There is less wind, fewer competing noises, and lower atmospheric turbulence. These conditions allow bird songs to carry farther and more clearly. For a territorial animal, that matters. A song is not random noise, it is a signal. Male birds, in particular, sing to establish territory and attract mates. The farther and clearer the signal travels, the more effective it is. Dawn provides ideal transmission conditions. The second reason is energy management. During the night, birds are inactive. They conserve energy by remaining still. By morning, they have not yet begun active foraging. Singing requires energy, but it is less physically demanding than flying or searching for food. In the early hours before full daylight, light levels may not be sufficient for efficient feeding. Insects may be less active. Visual hunting is limited. Rather than waste that window, birds use it for vocal communication. Once light increases and food becomes accessible, priorities shift toward feeding. Hormones also play a major role. During breeding season, rising daylight triggers hormonal changes that increase singing behavior. Testosterone levels in males often rise in spring, intensifying territorial and mating displays. Because light levels change most rapidly at dawn, circadian rhythms align singing with sunrise. Birds are highly sensitive to changes in light intensity. Even subtle increases before the sun fully rises can trigger vocal activity. Another factor is competition. If many birds share the same environment, timing matters. Singing early may help a bird establish dominance before others begin. Studies have shown that stronger or more dominant males often sing earlier in the dawn chorus. This may signal health and vitality. Beginning first can be a form of competitive display. It announces presence and confidence. There is also a communication advantage tied to reduced background noise. Later in the day, wind increases, insects buzz, and human activity introduces sound pollution. Early morning offers a quieter acoustic environment. A song delivered at dawn is less likely to be masked by other noise. That clarity improves the efficiency of communication. Not all bird calls at dawn are songs. Some are contact calls, used to re-establish location after nighttime separation. Others are alarm signals or pair bond maintenance sounds. But the extended, repeated melodies associated with the dawn chorus are primarily territorial and reproductive signals. Interestingly, birds do not sing as intensely at night because visibility and predator awareness are reduced. Dawn strikes a balance. There is enough light to detect threats, but conditions still favor acoustic dominance. Over evolutionary time, species that sang effectively at dawn likely gained advantages in territory retention and mate attraction. The result is the consistent pattern we hear today. Birds sing in the morning not because they are greeting the day in a human sense, but because dawn offers optimal conditions for sound transmission, hormonal activation, and territorial signaling. Once feeding demands increase and environmental noise rises, the chorus fades. Understanding the biology behind the sound transforms it from background noise into a coordinated survival strategy. If you found this explanation interesting, the next story explores another daily natural event that feels poetic but is driven entirely by biology and physics. Click on the channel to discover more untold stories behind simple things.